Alright, here's to hoping that this game doesn't crash again. Hey everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time-traveling Kitsune, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. I hope you're all having a good day, and if not, I hope I can make it just a little bit better. So, in between streams I did play up to where we were, as well as a little beyond, because I did fill out some of the affinity charts of some of my characters a little bit more. Like, especially Mithra. I think Mithra has probably the biggest changes compared to last time. Because I'm almost maxed out on her key affinity at this point. So, and I've also worked a little bit on the others. This is kind of where everyone is at right now. Okay. And just briefly flow, why don't you, Laura? Alright, so first, there's a little campfire chat, as well as I think there was something I wanted to craft? I think? Well, I can craft this.
Came together nicely.
Farsighted Talisman. I think that was something I wanted to craft. But, oh, right. There was something Adam wanted to craft. A Box of Legions, which raises the amount of pouch items I can have by 10. Probably never gonna hit above 10 for any pouch item because of the way the game works, but still, I want to try and craft at least everything that Adam can. Anybody else have anything that I can make?
I've made it
Could
with
do
love.
that. And okay. Now let's get to that chat. Well then, shall we get back to Oleta? You're very eager to get on with the training, aren't you? Indeed. How about we use Haze's power then? With her ability to restrict Blade's actions, it could be a nice exercise. Now that's a plan I like. Will you help us, Haze? Happily. We'll get on it as soon as we're back. Hope you're ready, Mithra. Yeah. That was actually a bit more of a remote campfire chat because the moment you warp back to the campfire in Oleta, that would the cutscene would trigger and you would miss out on that. So that's actually kind of one of the more remote ones. You would have to go to either the Fetley campsite, like one of the ones here in Lazaria, or you would have to go to Gormat. Anyways, I think with that, I think we're about ready to continue the story. So let's do it.
It was a nice change of pace.
'Cause, yeah, I think I can't even reach the campsite before cutscene triggered.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did. I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam, your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
That's the cutscene for the base game.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Haze's ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather...
Liar! Liar!
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
A guy who doesn't like to fight sure fights a lot in the base
Malice?
game.
And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know.
I mean, 500 years does change a person.
I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true
With all the
form.
traumatic stuff that the dude goes through, I don't
Where'd
blame
you
him.
learn that?
Learn. Inside my core, I have all the data of all blades and titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornan prince.
Alres needs some serious
And if I did?
therapist.
You'd erase me?
Just
Like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
honestly, if
So
like
you know what to
cinema
look forward
therapy
to
on
as you
YouTube
watch.
would cover video games, I feel like Jin would be a really good like villain therapy video, like analyzing his story from a therapeutic standpoint. I think that could actually be pretty fascinating.
I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
I'd watch that, yeah. It's good to see you again, everyone. Hugo, have you finished surveying the battleground? We have, and we came upon something of grave importance. You're looking a bit pale there, Hugo. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm not surprised. The Sea and Resistance fought so desperately. They really took it out of us. The battleground is a terrible sight to behold. How many more lives must Malos wrest from us? We must do all we can to avenge them. It is truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on, to repair that bridge while you are away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? Have you discovered when Malos will strike next? Indeed. We had our suspicions, and now they've been confirmed. His target is Torna, the capital no less. Can we trust the veracity of the source? I believe we can. The Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quester, then. In that case, I believe we have little room for doubt. The capital, huh? That's a long way. It is. Once we're over that bridge, we'll have to cross the Danai Desert. I'm on Chapter 3 of the Future Demon is good, not nearly as good as Torna. I feel like 2 made room for Torna to happen. And full of fan service. Yeah. Like I said, I enjoy Future Redeemed, but I feel like Torna is better. Mostly because it feels more organic and it feels more like it's paced out better. Because Future Redeemed, as much as I love it, it does feel like it tries to rush certain things that I wish certain aspects of it were expanded upon, especially some of the relationships between certain characters. And if you played it, you probably already guessed which relationships I'm talking about. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. We could have one of the wardens look after him. I'll go with you. Are you sure? Sooner or later, we'll end up facing Malos. It's a dangerous road that lies before us. I'm going with you. Mikhail. What should we do? Thinking about it now, there's no guarantee that his staying here would assure his safety. He may, in fact, be safer in our company. Is that not so? Because yes, definitely Riku and Tasty sausages. Shall we let her go with us then? Talk about twisting a person's arm. Fine, we're all going to the capital. Are you sure this is what you want, Mikhail? Hugo, I have a proposal for you. Oh, yes? I've been thinking, after the sparring match with Laura yesterday, wouldn't we also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give it a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Laura has access to both Jin and Hayes' weapons when fighting. It's sure to open up her options in battle. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with the Aegis. So we're agreed. Mithra, I'd like to try using your sword. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're gonna do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. That's not what I meant. Actually, forget what I said. We're gonna knock this out of the park. Now that's more like it. Bridget, Aegeon, you may not be so convinced at first, but give it time and we'll surely reap the rewards. As you wish, Your Majesty. I will never question your authority, Your Majesty. Thank you. I am blessed to have such faithful attendants. Let's make tracks, people. We'll be right with you. Onward then, to the capital. Hugo and Aegeon are back, which means Bridget is actually competent in battle now. And all teams level 4 specials are now unlocked. Previously, we only had Laura and her 2 blades have level 4 specials, but now everyone can use them. Which is pretty nice. And y'all know I'm going back for a campfire chat. You know that's gonna happen. Plus, I also want to see if I can make anything new with Hugo and Aegeon. And looks like I can. Fragranite? Decreases out of battle party gauge drain by 25%. Sounds good to me. Anything else? Nope. Okay. What about Aegeon? Fan service cutscene in chapter 3 was awesome though. Oh yeah. Yeah, just because I complain that it's nothing but fan service doesn't mean that I don't love the fan service. I love the freaking fan service in Future Redeemed. Alright, I want to be able to craft a Koromati sashimi plate because that's actually needed for Bridget's affinity chart. But I need to get a bony tongue shark, and I think it's probably somewhere deeper in Torna that you need to get it. But for now, I guess I could just make a Ruska veggie hot pot.
How do you like it?
Alright, now let's do campfire chat. So, Malos aims to strike at Oresco, the very heart of Torna. Adam, this is worrisome. Certainly, I'm anxious to get there. But the capital is a long way off. Distant indeed. We must cross Let Bridge and then traverse the Danai Desert. It will be easy. We better rest up and make sure we're fully prepared before we go. Wise counsel. Let us be mindful, for fatal errors can be made in haste. I actually really like the relationship between Adam and Hugo. Like, you can tell, even though they don't have like a ton of screen time together by this point, you can really sense their like friendship and the fact that they've known each other for years. It's pretty nice. If only Napano across all the Xenoblade games united, they would be unstoppable. That's the plot for Xenoblade 4. I can feel it. And then, at long last, they can finally make Tatsu useful.
This is becoming addictive.
Maybe then. Alright, so we could go up the bridge and continue the story, but what actually, do I want to go up there? There is something we're about to unlock that might be useful because okay, what my brain is kind of processing right now is over there is the end of a side quest. Tatsu is never annoying and in my opinion annoying. Because over there is actually where a side quest is supposed to be. That level 35 enemy that I cannot target for some reason. That is actually a side quest that I picked up earlier, the one matters most. And on top of that, I also got all the stuff I need for further driver coaching and blade coaching. but we're about to unlock our final team member, and I kind of want to build up trust as well as have full power in case we need to fight that level 35 over there. And even though I'm decently strong right now, it's not strong enough to really take on that Ferris. So, yeah, I'll just continue the story for just a little bit. Alright.
This is new.
Let's bridge.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
And Hollyhock slate, please. Oh, by the way, with the reset, that means I technically never donated anything to the seal, so that means I can now actually keep track of all the slates that I have and what I'm missing
This is becoming addictive.
when the time comes for me to unlock it.
Spoiling for a fight.
Hi, you
To oblige.
little Talarik. Alright, so I'm gonna break. Thank you. I wanted to switch over to Haze so I could do his full driver combo, but nope. Okay, so I'm gonna do heat. Can I build up to level 2 so I can do heat, light? Because they actually made a lot of adjustments to the blade combos in this game, like the full fire blade combo. It does not exist in this. They actually removed a couple of the blade combos in this game. Okay, so switch over and smash. So now it's just heat, light with nuclear blast. Okay. Okay, took all those guys out, and let's move on. Watched a couple of Anel's reviews on 2 or 3, and I agree with pretty much everything he says, yeah. Anel is actually a pretty good resource. Like, honestly, a lot of my advice that I've been giving, as well as a lot of my thoughts on Blades, it's kind of a fusion between Chuck and Conroy's views as well as Anel's stuff. Like, I've done a lot of research between the two of them, and by watching their stuff, and as well as a little bit of my personal experience with these things, and that's usually how, and you usually align with those two, honestly. All right, so I think, yeah, I'll play as Adam for a bit.
A Slive Jaguar. What's the Lecterian monster doing here?
Worry about that later.
And that'll help me understand the combat and hate 3 as much. Yeah, I feel like Anel also kind of helped me out with that. The combat. And honestly, if I ever play X on stream, I'm probably going to look a video beforehand about how to do overdrive so that I'm not just lost completely on it. Alright, so do an Ogre Smash. What can I do with Steam Bomb? Do I even have any, like, drivers that can do... Oh, Steam Explosion! Okay, that can work, that can work. Okay. Oh, Laura's down. Okay, up you get. Okay, gonna switch to Mithra, restore my HP. To level 3, which, by the way, yep, it looks exactly like Pyra's level 3 special. Kind of a neat detail. Alright, Stone and... Is Volcano gonna be available? And then we can do Final Disaster with Haze. Oh. Maybe not. Okay. Here we go.
Is it over?
You had to say something, buddy.
Minnow!
You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minnow, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's?
He's one of the Questors at Indol. And Malos' driver.
Love how the Jaguar is moving in slow motion and everyone else is moving at regular speed. Our final team member! And the final blade for Adam. Midoff! Contributing to a blade combo will also cause element orbs to start orbiting the enemy. You can then destroy them and inflict other special effects by using a chain attack. Finally, we unlocked these things! I've been waiting forever to use a chain attack. Okay. Press plus when your party gauge has all 3 bars full to launch an attack sequence where teams take turns hitting the foe and an element orb with specials. When the orb is hit 3 times, it will be destroyed. A special of the opposite element to an orb on the enemy will count for 2 hits. The last part is key. You have a free element orb and full party gauge. All right, here we go. How many hours has it been since before unlocking chain attacks? About 6, maybe 7 hours, I feel. All right, but whatever. Okay, Mithra actually wants to be using specials here because she actually needs them for her affinity chart. So I'm gonna use her. All right, next let's do Laura. Destroying an orb has lots of nice effects. It extends the chain attack, raises the damage bonus, fills up the full burst gauge, and recharges used characters. Normally in a chain attack, each team will act once and that's it. But if you manage to destroy an element orb, the attack will be extended by an extra round. Yeah, we already got all that from the base game, so let's just move on. All right, next let's do. I think a Gion also wanted to do special, so let's do that. Alright. Next, when you launch a chain attack, party gauge will be replaced by a full burst gauge for the duration. With each element orb you destroy, the full burst gauge will fill up a little. If you fill it completely, the full burst will trigger, dealing massive damage, aka it'll just automatically do a level 4 special. And then talk about overkill stuff. Gotta love how DLCs go. You know what? You already know the controls, so here's the controls again. Well, in fairness to Torna, you can technically play this in any order that you wish. You can play Torna before you play the base game. And considering that that is chronologically how it goes, because Torna is a prequel, that can't happen. So I will give. So that is kind of a fair thing for the game to do. Though, part of me does kind of wish that you can disable the tutorials if you've been through a lot of it and only bring up tutorials on stuff that changes over from the base game. All right. Do a level 2. Because again, I think Mithra needs stuff for her affinity chart. Okay, Jin. And either way, we'll destroy that. So let's go Bridget. Okay, one more move. So let's do Mithra one last time. Although then again, destroying this will, extend by another round, so that's good. Hi, frames. Yeah, Wi-Fi is just not working the best. Let's do Haze. I think Haze needs to use her level 3 special, if I remember correctly. Magnificent. And let's do Bridget again. Also, Bridget's level 3 special in Torna is so cool looking. Just the way she whips around constantly, it's so cool to watch. Let's shake things up. Let's go Minoff.
Magnificent.
Oh, he's so cool. Oh, that is just me. I'm watching this on PowerPoint and my finger hurts from pressing spacebar so fast. Well, I'd rather kind of skip frames than just have my game itself crash like last time.
Jin, I'm trusting you with this.
Jin level 3. And let's do Hugo to finish this off.
Magnificent. Chain attack finish.
Ah yes, Minoth, the full metal jaguar in this game. And I love him for that. Gotcha! Alright, so let's do heat. I was hoping I could do Bridget, but it's just swapped off. Or, no, they're dead. Never mind, never mind. Oh, down they go. Oh, yeah, I'll get into Minoth when we actually get to look at his affinity chart.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Ah yes, multitasking. Fighting a giant deadly monster while introducing yourselves.
17 years ago, wasn't he?
Enough. Not a word to anyone.
Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
They can act like the writing in this game isn't concise, with jugglings multiple
That
things
was
at once.
close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him, or not.
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells.
So you get the scene
possible with
from
Judician
Pirates of the Caribbean when
technology.
Barbosa marries Elizabeth
That's how I
Arthur
can use my
fighting
full
David
strength
Jones'
anywhere
crew.
without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a
Barbosa,
failed experiment,
marry
so to
us.
speak.
I'm a little busy at the
I
moment.
never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus, you can't.
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after, and brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly,
I'm just
Fire
following
Dragon,
this
same.
guy
I
since he
honestly
woke me
did the
up,
exact same
and
thing.
That's basically it.
Though it was closer
I have no
to
particular interest in this
laughing like a
world
little
or
gremlin
its future.
And Malus himself?
in excitement.
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Hmm?
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
All right, let's get into Minoth. So first, his arts. His arts are Goncho, which is a canceling auto attack art. Huracan? How do you pronounce that? It's basically similar to one of Rock's arts, where in exchange for a little bit of HP, you perform a perfect evasion art. And yeah, damage-wise, Rex is the most broken character in Future Redeem. I argue he's probably the most broken character damage-wise in the entire Xenoblade series. I could make that argument, like minus the overdrive stuff with X. Sadly, Shulk got nerfed. Oh yeah, he did. All right, and his third art is Castigo. Increases damage dealt by 50% when HP is 90% or higher. And his talent art is Dulio. When at max affinity, his next art will deal double damage, but in exchange, he will receive even more aggro. This is actually pretty dang good, and considering that you can just instantly switch to Mithra to go into tank whatever comes next thanks to Foresight, they actually have pretty good synergy with each other. I like Minoth a lot, actually. And his rearguard art is Sirpe, which is both a break art and an evasion art. This guy is basically a Gion, but better in every way, because he actually does have good damage stuff going on top of the evasion. So I'm gonna level up Huracan, Goncho, Castigo. He also starts off with quite a bit of WP, so I'm already thankful for that. Level 3. Do that, and last one, Gancho.
I'll make you even prouder.
You can see with the fact that Shulk lost his arm, he's trying to mimic Donban. Sucks to be an evasive tank. Then again, I kind of make the argument that pretty much every tank in 3 outside of the Zephyr class kind of suck. Because not a whole lot of them are really good at drawing aggro and surviving. So. Alright, so. Minot's 3 battle skills are Santo. Increases damage dealt by 6% on every attack cancel. Pairs pretty well with Gancho, actually. Midio. Reduces aggro buildup from attacks by 20%. That's the one thing I don't understand. Shulk in 2 and 3 is always the defender, but in 1, he's a glass cannon. To be fair, in 1, you could also technically make him tankier, thanks to one of the replica Monados, as well as, the fact that both Monado armor and shield make for very good defensive, arts. So I can kind of see it. All right, and Limpio. Increases damage dealt by 60% when battling a boss or unique enemy. This is extremely useful because, again, you really want to be fighting every unique monster you come across. So, pretty good in my book. And then his 2 field skills are Entomology and Mining. We can finally dig up some of these treasures that I've been unable to get. So, let's see, what else do I need to do? I need to defeat Telereeks on Olnard's Trail in Torna. Defeat 3 of those. Okay. So, new tips have been added. Don't know what those could be about. Yeah, so story-wise, in 1, he was the attacker and Ryan was the defender. Yeah, that is true, yeah. Let's see, got a Ether Miasma. Oh hey, Telereeks! Exactly what I needed in the fight for Midoth. What do you know? Alright, Heat with Laura. Gonna launch. And Transcend! Smash! Oh, I love that. It is so satisfying to pull off. Honestly, that is one thing that I like the most. At least, this is the preferred playstyle that I like when it comes to Torna specifically. I like playing as Adam because of Transcend and the fact that you kind of have full control over the driver combos with it. Alright, so need to build up to Photon Edge. And if one of you could switch over to Bridget, that would be awesome. So I wanted to a nuclear black. Nope. Okay. Plus into how show plays is entirely dependent on who his driver is.
What was that now?
Plus Shulk's role as attacker by default in 2. Yeah. Like, yeah, I personally like playing Shulk in 2 as a tank. Like, I like putting him on Morag, but you can't technically make him more of an attacker, if anything. You have the freedom to change what your party looks like at any time. Yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the best things you can do for a JRPG, or really any video game, really, give the player options. Let them do things their own way. It gives them a lot more freedom. It gives them more of a reason to replay them because you can try and experiment with different things. It just offers a lot of interesting and new things you can try.
This takes me back.
I say any game that gives you more options is better for it. Is all the better for it. All right. So I got a campfire chat. Might as well look at that first. Shake things up. I don't want to instantly jump into crafting. Hey, Milton. What's up? Honestly, 3 does that the best. Almost too many options. Yeah, but it's still kind of fun for that. that Minoth guy. I don't get why he's tagging along. To be honest, I don't know either. They don't tell us kids anything. Maybe I could try and get it out of them next time we're having a break or something. Okay, cool. Final Fantasy X and X-2 also do give you a lot of freedom, but X2 kind of F's it up. Again, I still haven't played any Final Fantasy games, so I'll take your word for it, but yeah. Although then again, I do have, I think, Final Fantasy 15? I have a copy of it, I just haven't sat down and played it, so I don't know. But aren't we supposed to be hurrying to the capital as quickly as possible? I guess that's something us kids don't get to say in. Typical grown-ups. Alright, and in terms of crafting, we have Minoth doing dramaturgy. He's a playwright. And thankfully, all of his plays require the exact same ingredients: memento bark and sticky stick insects. It is all the same across the board. And he'll just unlock these as you go through different story stuff. Like, he's kind of your marker to tell you how far into the story you are. I tried 7 and 10 and I bounced off both of them. I'm not sure if it's the turn-based combat or what. Okay, so go back and I want to talk to Brogan. Alright. And switch to Minoth, and I'll play as him for a bit. And let's still talk about this. Minoth is, yes, he is Cole, that one flesh eater from Uriah that we met all that time ago in the base game. And man, Ty was not kind to this guy because Minoth, you're freaking hot. Like, I don't even swing that way. I'm not gay, but I have to acknowledge you are hot in this game. It's like, yeah, heck yeah, I am. He's such a cool character. I like him a lot, actually. He's so cool. I love him. All right. So I think right now what I want to do is done 8 and X, working on X2, but X2 screwed up the AP system. Yeah.
Is this really worth the effort?
Alright, so there's a couple things I could do. Like, I can go and do a few side quests. I can run around and get like a lot of the mining stuff that I'm missing. Like, if I go to Lazaria, there should be a couple of mining things. Let's see, level 3, can't do anything with that right now. Need level 3. So, hello, first mining. So how Torna works, your best option is to do side quests. That is true, yeah. Man, I hate it when video games mess up advanced placement classes. Okay, excavation, let's dig up.
Something's buried down here.
So gotta dig that up. And what do I get?
Spill it.
Okay, auto attack stealth 2, not overly worth it, unfortunately, so first chest was kind of a bust. Hopefully the next one will be better. Alright, I think the way AP worked in A was every monster has set AP values. Say a killed a fish in the starting area would net be 2 AP. Let's see, what's... I guess I could turn in a few side quests that I technically already completed. Like, I technically did the driver combo, the like driver and blade combo thing, so I just need to go and turn those in.
Let's have a look then.
Oh, I guess they're not here. I think one of them is actually in Gormat. But if I defeat a character late game, that'd be 20 AP. So I'll need to go Gormont and Lasham Cove. And X1, every monster excluding bosses net you 1 AP.
Even
X2. Alright, Crackerjack Blade. I did your blade combo stuff. Deliver the stuff to Roly Poly, keep on rolling. Blade coaching complete. And
Great.
let me
Another
guess.
problem solved.
You're gonna have another quest, and it's going to be doing full-fledged driver combos, not just do one stage. Am I correct? Excuse me. Am I correct? I knew you'd be back. Can't resist the challenge, right? Like I said, I need you to make sure my driver has capable allies to escort him on this dangerous mission. Here's what I want you to do. Basically, it's the same drill as before, but I need to do 5 of your finest 3-stage blade combos. I was correct. The one I know is fire, fire, then light. Again, a lot of the ones from the base game are cut out, but nuclear blast is one that's kept.
we can take care of it if you want.
And in my opinion, it's probably the easiest one to pull off, so long as Laura and Bridget stay out. Alright, so run around. I want to get all the stars off their heads. Okay. Because sometimes that can be a prereq for a side quest. It's just talk to a certain person that has like a star over their head. That can sometimes be what affects things. Alright. Plus, I think I might have enough lockpicking to unlock the chest that's inside. Right?
All right.
Nope.
Clear structure
Level
to this
2.
lock.
Plus, I need more keen eye anyway, too.
Can't rush these things.
Alright, go through all that, and... Were there any mining chests that I... Okay, level 2, so can't do those. Level 2... Level 2, okay. So that's gonna have to wait a little bit. And oh yeah, did Minoth, with completing that one side quest, did that... No! Really? So grinding IEP in X2 is a pain, yeah. Based off everything that you typed out, yeah, that sounds like a bit of a pain. Alright, weird that doing that side quest didn't gain any trust, because normally side quests are supposed to give you a lot of trust. Like, that's how you quickly gain trust in this game. Weird. Alright, I think that I'm gonna go back to Aletta and Aletta Harbor. That does not sound fun at all, yeah. So class skills take up to 200 EP to learn. Oh.
Where shall we head to next?
Yeah, that sounds like it sucks. Okay, militia servicewoman Kalina. Like I said, X2 ruins AP. Alright, so I can talk to Roly Poly, keep on running. But out of all the costume changes make up for it, right? Right? Alright. And I believe that is the last quest for Roly Poly specifically.
Shout next time something happens.
Or no, there's another one. That's the actual, like, he wants to take you somewhere, but done most of the prereqs for his final quest. Takes time to attain those costumes, and those costumes are your classes. Yeah. So gonna run up. And Adam's Devotee Newell. Okay, nothing there. So I don't think there's. Oh, pouch item expired on Adam. That is one that actually would be really useful because it's a specials recharge one. guess I can go ahead and just give another talisman to Adam. Farce? Wait, didn't someone else want the Farsighted? Like, didn't a Gion want Farsighted? Let's see. Participate in chain attacks. Help an incapacitated. Farsighted. Yeah, that's actually one that a Gion wanted to use. I guess I'll just quickly do that then.
I hope I am never parted from it. It's an unfamiliar feeling. Like I wanted.
Figured. Sounds like a pain and not fun at all. Alright. And specials recharge. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. I'll keep that effect on Hugo. As for Adam, I will do Fierce Talisman sounds good. And Laura, I will give you let's give you the Puree Sculpin Parfait. And also while I'm here, I might as well see if I can get anything with the affinity shirts. Probably want to do this one.
Must have improved.
And then this one can be my next focus.
Must have improved.
So do that, and all 3 layers are unlocked. Which means Break Specialist reduces enemy break resistance. So yeah, I definitely want to go down this path to eventually get this. Increases attack power ratio at the start of the chain attack. RY. Fills party gauge for each critical hit delivered. That would be also a good one to focus on next. X2 is a curse. I feel like any game that has like a re-release has at least one version that is like super cursed, like has some like incredibly big problem with it that just keeps you from not wanting to play it. Let's see, which one do I want to try next? Probably this one, honestly. Yeah, I could do this one.
More to add to my repertoire.
Smell trouble and first strike 2.
More to add to my repertoire. Excellent.
Alright, and then it's extend launch duration by 15%. Do that and okay. Yeah, that sounds okay. That's pretty good. And a Gion got super strength level 2, and Minoth has got his key affinity stuff.
More growing to do? Oh boy.
Alright, use your level 1 special 10 times, level 2 5, level 3 5 times. Sell items and earn money. X2 is equal to that. Oh, I thought that X2 was a remake of something. I thought it was a remake. See, and deal 40 critical hits. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay. At the point where if a game or part of a game is not fun, I don't worry about it. I only 100% Zelda games, Xenoblade games, so the games I consider a 10 out of 10. That's honestly a fair assessment, and honestly, that's kind of what I do too.
Use my power to its utmost.
Like, I like 100%ing, like, pretty much the only reason I 100% Xenoblade on stream is because I just find it really fun, and I think a lot of the best stuff in Xenoblade comes from the side content, so I like kind of showing that off as best as I can. Because for the most part on my channel, I usually just kind of play the story, and that's maybe a little bit of side content, but that's about it. So I kind of get that. I kind of get that mindset. Okay. So I think now what I want to do is, well, first, are there any other like mining things? Are oh, hello! I can actually go do a field skill thing. Oh, right. It's in the Tyrkin layer. That's where it was. Okay. Tyrkin Cliff Colony. Let's go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I want to go down the ladder. Drop down. And 3's side content fell flat for me. As Noah's Ascension quest was disappointing. Yeah, I feel like 3 has probably the least amount of side content that I enjoy, but there are still a few side things I enjoy. And plus, to be fair, Future Redeemed does have some good side content in it. Like, I actually do enjoy a lot of the side quests in Future Redeemed.
Witness my irresistible force.
Okay, break this giant barrel and get movement heal 1. Honestly, might be okay to put onto Laura, or not Laura. Haze. Like anything that kind of increase healing, especially since Haze and Laura's HP potion are like the only direct healing that we get in this game, so that actually might be good to utilize. I don't know. It might be something to think about. Definitely something to think about. All right. Okay, yeah, I'll fight these reeks. Midoff does need to defeat at least one more of these things in order to unlock his final battle skill. All right. So burnout. Switch to Adam so I can launch. No. Dang it. Okay, so switch to Mithra. See if I can build up to... Oh my gosh, why are you guys dying so easily, man? Okay, come on, build up to Rising Art. Build up to Rising Art. Oh, it's underground. That's what, I was like, wait, why is the enemy underground? Am I about to crash the game again? Okay, heat. Topple. Launch. Smash. Alright, classic metal. Yes. Oh, I've been waiting forever for this item. Because at long last, I could do critical healing. I don't care if it massively hits Adam's strength, I'm going for this. Don't forget to save and jump. I actually have autosave turned on. I don't want to have to go through another crash again. Okay, anyone else need anything? Okay, Laura's looks fine. Maybe I want to update Hugo's stuff. Let's see what I can do for that. Maybe... Wow, I really don't have a whole lot that would be useful on Hugo specifically. Dang. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to do this. There we go.
Fisticuffs favor the prepared.
Alright, so again, just use special sponge, sell and earn money. I could probably just do that later. Deal blade combo finisher. I need to remember what dark blade combo I can do. Do that one quick. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Rakam Moore. Rhea Ardun. I think those were enemies that we actually encountered earlier, so... Water, dark? That might be one. Again, I don't have the best memory about what blade combos are available in Torna. Especially considering I don't really use, like, the actual real blade combos in Torna unless it is used for a side quest or affinity chart. Because something the game doesn't really mention when it comes to chain attacks is if you stop in the middle of doing like the random blade combos, like if you do light and ice back to back, if you enter a chain attack, they will add light and ice orbs into it. making it actually easier to get multiple turns on a chain attack. The only major difference is the full-fledged blade combos actually have additional effects like they do in the base game. And I think also the kind of semi-orbs don't have as strong effects as the actual blade combos.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense.
Ice
Lady
Dark
Laura
and
is
Darker
always with
listed
Jin.
as blade combos in Torna. Okay.
And you almost never find time to practice
So
with
I
me.
can basically just go
It's like he's
full
our
on
favorite.
solo with Menoth, or go
don't
or
say
hope
that.
that
I'm
Laura
an
stays
equal
on Jin to
opportunity
do at least
striker.
2 specials.
Liar.
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
But then again,
Are
I
you
did
really
get
sure
a
about
blizzard braid
I
for
think Hayes is a
Laura
bit
from an
jealous.
enemy drop.
I have been with you longer. After
So I
all.
can't make Laura ice if I wanted to.
You think?
Something to think about.
All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful.
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human.
That's
Protecting
multiple
his heart
words,
with a
Mithra.
mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to Amalthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what Amalthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
So, you're trying to take down Malos. We must. He's already sunk the sea in Titan. You can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of rest. Of course we can't, but he's the Aegis, man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you've got another Aegis in the party. Word. And I made that. What a monstrosity. Yeah, even though the ending, it is pretty screwed up what they do. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna, and not necessarily to bring Malos to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peacefully. You do that. It'll be a damn sight better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth is here. Minoth here is the blade of Amalthus, just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic. I am being realistic. If it's Amalthus saying to the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done. Whatever he does, it's for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. Wonder how many Titans were actually sunk because of the actions of Amalthus. They constantly say that during the Aegis War, it was like 3 great Titans. One of them is definitely Torna itself. And I don't think, again, I'm talking about this as though, you know, the base game, so I don't think it's that big a shock to say that the Torna Titan falls at the end. So I think seeing is the other one. I don't know what the third one is. No, those I know. I mean, in the 500 year span. That is a good question, especially concerning reasons that we'll find out later about one of the consequences of the Torna Titan falling. Alright, well equipped how? Oh, so you're just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? That. I forgot. Dumbass, are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malos? Let's see to it that doesn't happen, shall we? We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resistance camp. If we collect the ingredients, they should be enough to make anti-mycotics for all 5 of us humans. Wouldn't they also want to make one for Minoth, since he's technically partially human now? Just saying. It doesn't seem like there were any sunk between. Once Amalthus became Praetor, it seems he was less destructive, and Malos was out of the picture. But we will wait for another 2 DLC. But here's the thing, it's not just Amalthus that destroys it, it's also just Titans have a very limited lifespan. I mean, remember, the opening of the base game has Rex looking at a Titan just naturally dies on its own. What do we need? Tawny carrots and nest extract, I believe. We can get tawny carrots around those Horton grasslands. And to obtain the next extract, we'll have to defeat some Melia nests. Okay then, let's get going. To cross the deserts.
We'd be more than happy to assist.
I think I might already have all the stuff that we need. At least in terms of the carrots, I want to say. Yep, I already have more than enough carrots. It's just the nest extract that I need, which thankfully shouldn't be too hard to find. As per usual. Campfire chat, campfire chat, campfire chat. Milton. What's up, Mick? What happens if we get desert fever? Master Adam told me. He said your lungs get infected and you get sick with like you had a cold or something. Malthus hated the world, so perhaps he was trying to slowly destroy the world by making sure new Titans couldn't be created. Meaning no new landmasses were popping up, yeah. But also, Amalthus was also doing the cleansing thing, so he could absorb blade data and basically turn himself into a blade, like the form that we saw at the end of the base game, so. Was the death of the Titans in the 500-year span I count to his, yes, yeah. Oh, well, if that's all it is, maybe it's not much to worry about. Pretty much. But if you're unlucky, it can spread to your skin, joints, bones, liver, and kidneys. And if that happens, you're done. No, I have to say the proper Ardanian dialect. You're done! Done? Let's not worry, Mick. I know Prince Adam, and I know he'll get to medicine made for sure. Yeah, okay. Okay, and quick check to see if I can actually craft anything. Okay, no. Wish I could craft this because that would be so handy right about now, but nope. Nope. Okay. close that, and let's go ahead and just run around and do a few quests. I find it funny how Kid Mick is shy and quiet when his adult self is loud, bombastic, and ambitious. Yeah, and I can't wait to actually just show one of my favorite moments from Torna that really recontextualizes the base game, especially when it comes to Milton. Not Milton, Mick specifically. So what we're saying is this is all Amalthus's fault. Basically, yeah. I mean, he is the one who awakened Malos. He is the one that basically screwed everything over and took over Indol in a way that basically corrupted it. I mean, 90% of the problems and conflicts in this game happen because of Amalthus. Yeah, some of it can be attributed to the whole environments dying off, but yeah, most of the problems happen because of Amalthus, I feel. Okay, let's do ice. And please get enough. No! I was hoping I could do a level 3 thing and at least get one of the blade combo stuff done. Okay. Oh, there we go.
I will make full use of this skill.
Okay, so which one was this? Block 20 attacks. Okay, so that was just one that was going to happen naturally. Evade 17 more hits. Love mixed relationship with Patroka. Their interactions are short, but so funny. Yeah, that is the one thing I will give Patroka, since, again, I'm not that big a fan of Patroka specifically. I do actually kind of like some of their interactions with each other, and I do get a good chuckle out of every time Patroka just beats the living crap out of Mikhail. Like, that actually does get a good chuckle out of me every once in a while. Alright, so I think one more nest ought to get all that I need for the story quest. Okay, Goncho. And also, I just realized I never gave any Ox cores to Minoth. I should probably do that after this fight. Okay, switch over and launch. Trust it. Let's see, Affinity Max Barrier, and Seed. Okay. No, Oxhorse are just maybe if I do a challenge running in the future, maybe I'll do that, but I want to survive. I want to actually have an easy enough time with a lot of the combat. All right, so got all of that, and actually, that is one thing I am actually thinking about is maybe doing some challenge runs of certain games that I played in the past. Like, I've thought about doing like randomizers on Ocarina of Time. I've thought about maybe doing like kind of a Nuzlocke kind of thing with Pokemon. I've seen some people actually randomize Xenoblade 2. That actually seems like a lot of fun to do, so I might try that. So maybe someday I'll actually try some challenge stuff. Heck, I've even seen people create Nuzlocke rules for Xenoblade 2 specifically. Do Xenoblade 2 randomizer where the blades are randomized. No, I mean, like, everything is completely randomized. Like, the enemies you encounter, rooms are sometimes randomized. Like, heck, even story blades are completely randomized. Like, you could potentially get, like, say, you could get, like, Gork as, like, your first blade for Morag, for example, instead of Bridget. Imagine having such crappy luck in the randomized Xenoblade 2 that your first fight is against the hardest superboss. Oh, that would be so amusing, actually. Okay. Let's do
my technique has
that.
improved.
In rearguard, Yes.
I
do
grow
that.
ever more polished.
Okay. Nope. Can I... let's do this one.
I'll keep giving it my all.
Ray of Punishment. Let's do Photon Edge.
This should be wild.
And okay, I think we're good on that front. It has 3 Ox Core slots, so pretty good. Let's do Affinity Max Barrier to start things off. Do I have any like Affinity Max attacks or anything that increases just damage overall? Like, do I have any additional outdoor attack ups? Oh, yep, I do. Yep, I do. And critical up, since again, Adam has the critical healing, so between Mithra and Minoth, he should be able to critical heal pretty easily. Kinda has pretty bad luck in the last few blades. Not sure randomizer would be a good idea. It's weird because I started off my playthrough being pretty lucky. Like I got friggin' Newt before I even left Gormon, and that's the 3rd rarest blade in the game. So I don't know why my luck just burned out at the end. I have no idea why my luck just burned out at the end of it. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I think I'm just gonna be running around and doing a few side quests here and there. Like, I think I'm gonna do what matters most, probably. So set that as active and let's go. So yeah, I think I need to go... Yeah, it's just over here. Now this is what I call a real predicament. Looks pretty vicious. Did the boy really enter its den? I'm impressed he left alive at all. It's partially the game's fault. The less rare blades in the pool, the less likely you are to pull them. Yeah. This was born under a lucky star. The matter is full of anecdotes about things like this. He's a forthright man. He wouldn't lie about this. If he says he wouldn't, I have no reason to disbelieve him. Now do a no car chips, no aux cores, no accessories, no upgrades, no customizing poppy roof. Oh man, that is gonna be tough. But then again, that might still be possible. Because you didn't mention leveling up and ins. Over leveling myself. And also, I don't see anything about pouch items either. Narcispear jelly! Run! Narcispear jelly for the win! You seem me awfully calm about this. What do you do if we can't get the key back? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyways, the things that matter the most aren't inside the vaults. Yeah, that's true. Though, part of me does kind of wish that you can just do a no-level run. Like, I mean, heck, Kingdom Hearts allows you to do this. Like, if you go Proud Mode, you can equip an item that basically allows you to stay at level 1 throughout your entire playthrough. So, kind of wish that they could add that into this game. I mean, people already do level 1 challenge runs for Xenoblade 1 because of expert mode. So I don't see why they couldn't do that with Xenoblade 2. I know where you're going with that, but I'm sure there are plenty of things in there that do matter a bit. And I'm not letting you lose that. Thank you, Laura. Looks like it's still upset about our friend wandering into its den. I'll have to draw it away somehow. Or defeat it where it stands. Those seem to be the only choices. Well, in that case... draw it away with food. I'm kind of under level to fight that thing. Surprised the Xenoblade series doesn't have items that prevent EXP gain. I know some of the Final Fantasy games have no EXP gain items. Yeah. Someone could act as a decoy. Why are you looking at me like that? Maybe just use food. We could take them some herbs armus. Some should be grazing nearby. Ah, brilliant. They most likely form part of its diet anyway, so it won't look suspicious. Got a good head on your shoulders. You know we're not mercenaries because of our looks, right? Though I never thought this would be how we use the experience. Herbs armus, right? fine, let's get this over with. Alright, there should be a few across the way. Plus, I think some of our blades also need to fight some Armus. Like, I think Aegeon wanted to fight some. So, I think this works out. Yeah, Aria Ardun. I think that's actually a monster that Aegeon specifically wanted to fight. So this works out pretty well. Alright. For the Khan. Hopefully you won't die too quickly. You're kind of under leveled in. Okay, one thing I will slightly complain about when it comes to Torna is that a lot of the early game fights go by way too quickly. Meaning it's actually kind of hard to fill out some of the affinity chart stuff that require very specific like tactics to pull off or doing full driver combos. Thankfully, they do kind of fix this later in the game with actually way tougher opponents than what we're encountering right now, but that is still something that I kind of have a little bit of a complaint with. It's not horrible, but it does mean I have to plan things out a little. I need to plan things out a little bit more when it comes to 100%ing everything. I just fought a unique monster over and over. Yeah, that is something I can do, and heck, I still haven't even fought a single unique monster so far, so I could probably just do that. But, yeah. Okay, ice. Favorite is the Talisman Gormat. Over Affectionate Murph? Is that who you're referring to? An Armu Carcass. Okay. An Infection Ring. That's not going to be super helpful to me, but... Okay. Do I need... Oh, I need one more Carcass. Okay, that explains it. Level 18, I believe. It's a guy that stayed on the Torna chip at the start of the game and got both Jin and Malus to 99. I might be over leveled to fight over Infection and Merv and actually have some good method of getting everything, but still something to consider. In fact, I think when we actually get to a point where we're actually fully locked into doing side quest stuff, like the game actually prevents me from doing any story progress until I do side quests, I think that's when I'll start really fighting unique monsters, unless they're used for getting a Blade's Affinity chart. That's plenty of health enough to get a Blade combo. Okay.
Didn't even bat an eyelid. May the next one go as swiftly. Let's have
Ooh, nice. Minoth got all the stuff that he needs for Affinity chart stuff.
More growing to do. I'll handle the support too.
All right, so what did I do for this one then? Deal 40 critical hits. Okay. Yeah, this one's actually relatively easy since Minoth actually does has multi-hit attacks, so it's pretty easy to get the critical hits after a bit. Exquisite Perfume for entomology and use Minoth's crafting skills 5 times for mining. Okay. So then, does that mean he mines, then he crafts? I know, I already hate myself for making that joke. Okay. Defeat Imba Lizard at Kuli Lake and Gormat. So I will need to go back to Gormat at some point for side stuff. Okay. And also, since we're just close by here, I might as well sell off some of my useless stuff. So I can at least get stuff for Minoth. Probably some Ox cores probably would be the case, since there are some that I just probably never gonna use, like auto attack stealth. I'm probably never gonna use those. Humanoid hunter, you maybe only fight like 2 or 3 humanoids in the entire game, so not all that useful. Indoor attack up, pretty useless because again, there's only one indoor environment in the entirety of Torna, so that I can get rid of. I'm not overly keen on the specialist, like hunter items, personally. Specific element defense ups aren't super useful to me. And see, water defense up, definitely want to sell that. Ice defense up. Earth defense up, sell that. Any others? Okay, that's will go, that will go, that will go. Okay, I think I haven't sold enough. No? How much more money do I have to gain? Oh, it's quite a bit of money to go. I'll just do that passively over the course of the game. Let's just do that passively. All right, back over to that monster.
Even on familiar ground, we must
stay
vigilant.
So hop down it. Just barely landed in the water. So one of Mithra's earrings. Grub's ready. Eat up. Ooh, meat. Now, let's get the key while it's occupied. Should you still want to fight it, that is still an option, but again, I'm under-leveled as crap to fight that thing. So let's just pick up the key.
Is it really worth the effort?
Get some insects. And I thought there was like a chest in here. I guess not, though. All right, then we go back to Oleda.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
And then go up and talk to Adam's like little aide. What was his name again? Vez is the retainer. Okay, hop up. Oh, it's keyed. No mistaking it. Try not to drop it in any more deadly, dangerous places, okay? Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. About that, Vez. I've been thinking it's high time you took some time off. You don't have to take it that far. No, I think it's important, actually. I know that herb you've been picking. Clear bright cress, no? It's a remedy for diseases of the blood. That's... you did say you were picking the herbs for your grandmother. Clear bright cress is quite rare. I hear that it's used only to treat the gravest of afflictions. Is that why you went to those lengths? You need to worry about your duties. Just hurry home and tend to your grandmother. After all, nothing is as valuable as good health and family. Lord Adam, you're too kind. So that's the most valuable thing that's not found in vaults, eh? As long as you're alive, there is hope in all things. What could be more precious than that? As you say, Lord. Then I accept your punishment, and thank you for it. Right, so if you need anything, I can just grab it from the vault, sir. Ah, indeed. Laura, is there anything you need? What? We've only come this far thanks to you. Speak, and your wish will be granted. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. How about a recipe for some royally delicious meal that's been handed down in your family? Laura, is that the best use of a wish? No, but I mean, I'm curious, okay? Hunger will get the better of anyone. Well, you heard it, Lady Vez. Fetch us a recipe. And whatever else you think we might find useful on your journey, I suppose. Yes, Lord. Straight away, Lord. Here we are, Lord. I picked the things out as best as I could, Lord. And, your kindness earlier. I'll never forget it, Lord. I'll teach my kids to honor it too, Lord. None in my lineage will ever forget the good turn you did us, Prince Adam, sir, Lady Laura, Ma'am. And we actually get 4 recipes. And community gained.
Thank you.
Which means we only need 5 more people to add to our community in order to level up to level 2. What matters most? Complete.
Always happy to put a
Get 2 spindle chips and 2 movement heals. I feel like the chips that I got probably aren't going to be too useful. Any old recipes include lard, gelatin, and or prunes. Yeah, the spin-out chips are pretty outdated by this point. They're not going to be super useful to me. But I might as well take a look at the new recipes that we can craft. Okay, up, down, and do this. Okay, so what can I make? Wildflower salad. I think that's actually something I want to craft at some point. All recipes from now on include prunes. Gotta keep your gut clean. Okay, wildflower salad. I'm pretty sure I want to craft that because I think Hayes wants that for her affinity chart. So definitely have to craft that at some point. See, nothing new for Hayes. Cult of self-interest increases item drop collection range by 50 centimeters. I just need to get some more rocks. Murakamore flashstone. I think that's something you would get in the desert, so I'll just hold off until then. See, nothing new for Mithra. Wing booster increases running speed by 5%. I would just have to defeat like one more Tierkin and I could craft that. That actually might be worth doing, actually. As Serenity Perfume, I probably want to craft that because I think Minoth wanted one of those.
Done reasonably well.
And then nothing new for Aegeon. Okay. I might as well go and defeat a Tierkin. Why not? Okay. And I think it was Minoth that wanted perfume. Exquisite perfume. Wait, did I craft an exquisite perfume at any point? Exquisite. No, I don't even have the recipe for it, so never mind. Alright. Set off and defeat a few Tierkin. So, get all that, and let's go to Tierkin Cliff Colony.
Here we are.
Alright, so I think Typhon Tierkin are what I want to fight for this.
Remain vigilant of your surroundings.
Okay. Okay, Huracan? Or again, how you pronounce it? I did learn a little bit of Spanish like in high school, but I've pretty much lost all of it at this point. Okay, Broken Tierkin Spear. I think that's what I wanted. Or was this an arrowhead? Okay, level 1 so I can at least start building up Minoth stuff. Acro attack up, Amethyst chip, and some Rogel meat. Alright, run around and there we go. Rogel beast meat, Amethyst chip, and okay. And ooh, Rogel beast meat and humanoid hunters. Okay, I'm gonna fight these guys, see if any of them have what I need, and then we'll move on. Okay, gotcha. Nice AoE around. Hopefully. Oh, right. I guess Hugo would be using Imperial Tether, so that's why I couldn't draw the aggro. And actually, that is another nice thing about Duelio. Even though it does do aggro gain, it's not as worrying. It's not something to really worry about because of Hugo's Imperial Chain. Ooh, I can chain attack. Let's do it. I need to... my blades need some affinity chart stuff anyway, so let's go Mithra. Okay, and I believe... Jin? Let's try you. Magnificent. Elemental Burst. And then Aegeon. Okay. Mithra level 2. Chroma Dust. And Hayes wanted to do level 2. And Bridget wanted to do level 2.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
I guess there might be things I don't know yet.
Okay, run back, so I want to pick up these items, see what I can get out of it. Eye patch, affinity max, accuracy, and block rate up. Okay. Okay. Heat. And if you could switch back to Aura, that would be awesome. Or no, I already canceled out of the blade combo because the enemy is dead. And Victor Totem, this is just one of those enemies that just tries to summon more. Okay, down it goes. Okay, Insect Hunter and Cobalt Chip. Okay, back to the garrison.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Actually, wait. I think we will need to craft the cure for desert fever. Like, if I complete the quest now, it'll just give me the campfire stuff. So I'll just tie it to him, and then I can just craft it all at once. Hello there, Mungo. Prince Adam and your companions by your side. If I may boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some desert traversing preparation? Bang on the mark. Here's enough tawny carrots and nest extract for several people's share of remedies. Oh, very good. It never hurts to be well provisioned. You have no idea how touched I am. This gladdens not only my heart, but those of the Resistance and the people of Valletta. Huh? Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna, your majesty. Wonderful. Sorry, Mungo. I'm not sure I follow. To think this day would finally come. The long years I've spent waiting for your majesty to ascend the throne. Adam, you aren't thinking of doing anything like that, are you? No, the thought never even crossed my mind. Where's all this coming from, Mungo? Yes, His Majesty and the King has a kind heart, no doubt about it. A little too kind at times to do what he must. I feel that many of his subjects long for decisive and resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer. Prince Adam, if only I could lay claim to such irresistible charisma. Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say. Mungo only sees hairy situations. I like the thing that he has, that he does the same thing as the father from Cloudy with the Chains and Meatballs, where he's like trying to give somebody the stare down, or if he's really shocked, his eyebrows just raise and you suddenly see his eyes and they're very small. Like, that's always what I picture whenever I see a character with those kinds of eyes. With that kind of face. Prince Adam possesses a great virtue, but I must humbly assert that your majesty has at least an equal portion. I concur absolutely with the G on your majesty. I really think you're making too much of this charisma of mine. Anyway, I could never usurp a lawful ruler of bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only to protect Torna, not to take it over. Really? Well, that's a terrible shame if you ask me, your majesty, and also why aren't you facing me? You're talking to me, correct? I don't know if you're serious or not there, Mungo, but either way, that kind of talk is unwise, to say the least. Prince Zetter is notoriously insecure. If he heard something like that, things could get pretty interesting. Interesting. It's all right for some. Anything's interesting when you can just sit back and watch from the sidelines. Well, I was certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, your majesty. I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend the throne from now on. Then you can stop addressing me as your majesty. Well then, my good apothecary. For how much can we acquire your fine desert medicine? Ah, yes, the purpose of your visit. Forgive me, I got a little sidetracked there. I'll just take the ingredients and combine them post-haste. Okay, so I guess I don't craft it myself. There we are. Desert medicine for 5. Thank you, Mungo. Alright then. Now at last we can finally cross the land bridge and make for the capital. I'll pray for the safety of your journey, your majesty. To cross the desert, complete.
I'm glad we could be of help.
And let's go to the camp and see about crafting. Plus, I'm pretty sure campfire chats. Yep, I was correct.
Let's get down to business.
All right, so nope. Wait, I didn't get an arrowhead out of any of those? Oh, dang. Here I thought I did get that. Oh well. Campfire chat. Finally, we set out for the city. Let's hope it's worth the wait. Oh, I can't wait to find out what kind of place it is. Hayes, remember, this isn't a sightseeing expedition. Yes, I know. But surely there will be a bit of spare time for me and Lady Laura to go shopping. I didn't mean to wag my finger at you, Hayes. Chrono's trying to replace Twitch chat with campfire chat. We must rise and prove that we are superior. Never. If you can get away with it, more power to you. Actually, Jin, you should come too. We're going to need someone to carry all the things we buy. Well, alright. I did kind of want some new shoes anyway. Actually, that is one question I do have. Do blades actually keep any of the clothing items that they get in their core crystals? Like,
let's have a look then.
Like, I know they can alter their appearance a little bit, thanks to ox cores and such, but do they, like, get to keep them? Because they're obviously born with the clothing. We've seen that happen. Every time we awaken a new blade, that happens, but I just picture Jin in the next scene with a pair of Nikes or Jordans. That's actually a really funny. That is actually a really funny image. The more I think about it. All right, we're about to let bridge. Kind of wish there was a warp point next to that campfire.
Right. Where shall we head
Picture
next?
this, Crocs. That is pretty silly, yeah. Alright, so I need to go around. And there is one more town before the before we hit the desert.
Is this really worth the effort?
Alright, pick up some flowers. And let's move forward.
Very good. We can stay here for the day.
Something wrong?
No, but this place is familiar somehow. It feels like it anyway.
Is it possible you've been here before?
I have no memory of it. But still,
maybe you could just have a little walk around. Something might jog your memory.
yeah, maybe so.
Love how Torna gives context to some of the cutscenes from 2. Yeah, that is one of the things, again, I said before about Torna, is that I feel like 2 feels kind of incomplete without Torna. Like, 2 is still pretty good on its own, but I feel like Torna makes a lot of improvements to the story. Like, it recontextualizes a lot of stuff and makes things a lot more interesting. Especially Jin and Mithra. I feel like those are the 2 elements from the base game that are made even better thanks to Torna. Okay, so kind of walk around a little bit, gather some stuff. Gather.
Let's have a look then.
Thank you. Hop down, and there's an accessory seller. What do you sell? Gear vest, which is a percentage increase. Gonna have to play through 2 after this. Sorry. Honestly, I've been thinking that after I'm done with Torna, I might actually go and do like New Game Plus on 2. Like once I get through all of my blades that I currently have, get through all of their blade quests, I might just do a New Game Plus. That is something I considered. The only thing that would hold me back, that kind of holds me back from fully jumping into that, is I already played this game for several months. I kind of want to have a little bit of a break from Xenoblade stuff for a bit, so heck, with the exception of Zelda, I pretty much never play the same game for the same series twice in a row. So okay, so coil and chain chip, those would, yeah, that would be a massive hit on critical rate, but that's actually pretty good otherwise. Let me look through the other blades real quick. I'll give one to Haze. Maybe do a once a month update. Yeah, that's something I could do. Okay, prison doesn't really matter too much when it comes to crit rate, so I'll do that as well. Clockwork Whips. And kind of same thing with the Geon, so I'll do that. Black Iron Tachi. Okay. And yeah, I think I'll stick to that. So again, I'll just kind of run around this town a little bit, see what I can find. Oh, they got drugs here. Really want to get Xenogears and Saga because I heard those are really good too. Too bad Square owns the rights to them. That, and also they are like PS1 and PS2 exclusives, and they're like hundreds of dollars now. I mean, yeah, I get that emulation is a thing, but still. I feel like it's better to play them on actual hardware than emulating them.
It'd be a crime not to.
Okay, break that. Get Earth defense ups.
Is this
And
really worth the effort?
some machine parts. So real quick, I want to see how many barrels I've destroyed at this point. 42 out of 70. I'm more than halfway. I have a PS2. I do too.
Is this really worth
So,
the effort?
and honestly, if I had a way to like directly stream from the PS2, I probably would, along with like a regular Wii or any other retro consoles. But alas, all I have is HDMI video capture, so can only do HD stuff. Well met there, travelers. Oh, so the repairs to Life Bridge are finished, are they? We were Slippy Village to begin with, but after the bridge fell, our trickle of visitors dried up suddenly. Glad the bridge is fixed. Say, if you're planning on crossing the Danai Desert from here, it'd be a good idea to rest up at the inn first. It's tough out there in the desert, even for strong drivers and blades. Can I venture out a little further from this? Because there are 2 houses here
Is this really worth the
where I
effort?
can get some vegetables, as well as some flowers here.
Look there.
Ooh, item. Navy blue slate piece. Okay. And a treasure trove right behind the house.
Not to.
Get some Hunter's Chemistry 2s as well as Opening Arts.
Let's have a look there.
Hunter's Chemistry might be... I probably should update the Hunter's Chemistry that I gave to a Geon earlier, so let's do that. Okay, 175, and do I want to get that to anyone else? Yeah, I probably should give one to Haze. Haze also probably would be good to put Hunter's Chemistry. And then between Adam's blades, I'd say Minoth probably would get the Hunter's chemistry, even though it does hurt me a little inside to do it.
Spill it. All right, spill it.
Elemental Ore Prioritizer. That actually might be something good to give on to someone. Elemental Ore Prioritizer. Evasion Focus. Maybe... Yeah, I'll give that to Haze as well. Haze isn't really built for damage, so support all the way for her is the way to go. Alright, so can I find anything else around here? No? No? Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and talk to more people. So, Pure Kid Benny. Whoa, cool! It's been ages since I saw Drivers and Blades. Has it been ages since I've seen the Aegis? I'm so lame. It used to be way bigger, but people don't really come by anymore. If you're gonna stay at Tio's Inn, come by and play with me, okay? And Monster Granny Martha. This is the main reason why I say go and fight every single unique monster. It's certainly rare to meet drivers and their blades. I came here to investigate monsters. It's quite the life for an old lady. Wouldn't trade it for the world. You seem like reliable young tykes. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday. If you want to know more about this village, though, I'll have to ask someone else. I'm just a visitor here. She will keep track of all of the unique monsters that you have fought throughout the game. Defeat them all, and you can finally add her into the community. Otherwise, she will not be added in. So if you want 100% the community, you're fighting every unique monster because she is required, and you need to defeat all the unique monsters to add her. All right, Hyber's Innkeeper Tio. Drivers and Blades. If you were to cross the Denite Desert, would you come and stay at my inn first? I don't have much to share with you, but will you let me do what I can? There's a reason I've been running this inn for the past 70-odd years. You know, I like helping folks. Sure, please, come in. Also, 70 years? You actually look pretty young for 70, honestly.
Hey, you! You wouldn't be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It is you!
What?
Oh, I remember 'em well. Even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes! The house you used to live in is still out there on the outskirts.
House?
I'll check out the back.
Good.
Oh hey, cutscene from base game.
My, how terribly desolate. I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No, it's nothing.
Really? That's too bad. I would have liked to have learnt about the old you.
I am who I am. I do not change. Laura, you okay? What happened?
You got me right here. My heart's pounding.
Huh? But...
You know, one of the rare animeisms in Torna.
Awesome line.
Yeah, they surprisingly don't pop up as often in Torna than they do in the base game.
You didn't realize, did you? Sometimes you'll say something and I'll just swoon.
But...
I don't think any girl could refuse you.
No, I didn't mean to.
Nuh-uh! You're smooth and you know it.
Laura, what do you...
Good times. Smiling faces. It's her, right? Or Nelia here?
Yes. Yes, I think it is.
Standing next to you, with such a goofy, blissful smile. It has to be, I'm sure of it.
Are you?
Hey, we should take a photo.
Nelia DLC.
Of us together.
The infinite content that can be made out of Xenoblade 2.
I'm sorry. When did this become a group thing? Me and Jin?
Come now, Laura.
Also, I want you to pay attention real quick.
We all drink from the same well.
So, Mithra is in her Mesa
saying,
Melee
right?
Mithra outfit right here in this cutscene.
That's strictly applicable here.
You can't have done this in secret anyway.
I've never done this before. Feels nice.
Your Majesty, if I may say, it's no time for...
Also, apparently photography existed long before this.
Oh, who did we fall in with here?
Okay, ready for the photo? Everyone say, Glerna!
Second, Mithra's in her Mesa Melee Mithra outfit. It's gone.
How long have you been with Adam?
3 years, maybe? 1 year with Mithra. When my village washed away in a flood, Adam was the one that helped us out.
Right. So it wasn't the war then?
No, it was. Resources were running low, so we stripped the mountain bare. That's what caused the flood. Hey, Laura. You were looking for your mother, right? Did you get separated during the war?
If only that were the case. There are some things you don't know about me.
Things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Mother used to work as hired help. When I was about 10, she was working as a maid. That was when Jin came into my life.
You were a driver at 10?
That's right. Things immediately turned bloody. I had to get out of there in a hurry. 17 years later, here I am.
Wow! You don't look 27. I would have said 20 at most.
Hey, flattery will get you everywhere.
Well, just like me and Mick, I guess.
Yeah, like plenty of kids out there. That's why I'd like to help, stand by them, just like Jin always stood by me. It's almost more real than real family. Right? Don't you think, Mick? What? No reaction? I'm really trying here, you know.
Ah, it's fine. He's smiling on the inside.
Well now, you can tell.
Sorta.
I see. Well, I'm feeling all inspired now. Just the spirit we'll need if we're going to set this world to rights.
Yeah!
You can join in, you know.
What's that?
You don't need to ostracize yourself for being an Aegis.
That's not what I'm...
I happen to think you've got a lot going for you, you know?
Should we really be bringing the kids along?
Are you worried? Allrest is a dangerous place right now. The war reaches everywhere.
I'm sure we can keep them safe in a normal fight. But if...
Where are you going?
I want to speak with Adam.
At this time of night?
I'll see what he thinks about it. And if his mind is made up, there's still no harm done.
How long have you been there? Hey! What are you doing in my bed?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Hey, quit it! This is where I sleep. It ain't your bed, lady. Oh. Oh,
Some things never change.
Bum. You know that, you simpleton.
Hey, wait a minute! Calm down, both of you. Ow! Come on, take it down. No!
What's all the noise? Is something up?
It's probably better to sit this one out.
Perhaps that's wise.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just ask him tomorrow.
This is that cutscene from the base game done way better. Just hearing the reactions just makes it funnier for me.
Morning.
Morning.
And just seeing the aftermath too
You're
makes it
hurt.
funny
Are
too.
you okay?
Yes, I imagine I'll live.
Sounded like quite a scene.
Yes, well, I was just collateral damage. Before, you said if you met a child in whom you saw something of yourself, you'd want to help them. I don't have the heart to leave them here.
I know. And they've got their own concerns. They want to create a place for themselves in this world.
At their age, it's remarkable.
I think it's on us to see they don't come to harm.
Right. And what a charge it is.
Right, all ready for a quick mosey across the desert? That is, assuming you've all got your medicine. Right here. Will leave my side. How about you, Milton, Mikal? We're all good. Keeping tabs on him since morning. Then let's embrace the arid beauty of the Dane Desert. We'll be able to see the capital before long. Hope we won't get lost out there. We don't have the luxury. The capital needs to be informed of Malos' intentions as soon as possible. Then let us make haste. Yeah, but... Wait, I thought a bunch of side quests were supposed to open up at this point. I was supposed to be like, well, getting there as soon as possible means doing a quick stop and doing some side quests, but it's not looking like it.
That was quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head
Yeah,
to next?
nothing is here. Huh. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Yes, go back to Torna and Hyber Village, I guess. Alright. I guess I have been pretty good about getting all my, Oh, hello, side quest. Thank you for actually proving me right. Okay, so once Fair's Beast Meats. Pretty sure I have a lot of that right now.
We cannot turn them away.
Right? No, I don't. Okay, so it looks like I am going to be fighting some monsters for this. Okay. Okay, Tio's got nothing that impactful to talk about right now, so... That's... Yeah, I think Light Bridge is probably the fastest.
Here we are.
Alright, and hopefully a lot of these Ferrises will be strong enough that I can at least do one full blade combo finisher with Minoth. So again, I kind of need him to do 2 of those.
This shouldn't be too much trouble. Looks like we've got rhythm
For his affinity chart as well as help contribute to that one side quest. Okay. So level 1. Gravity break. Okay, come on. See if I can build up to level 2. To Black Abyss. Forward into the abyss. Are you mad? Ha! You're afraid to get wet. Wow, that's the second time I've referenced Pirates 3 in this stream. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Alright, so looks like it's gonna be a one at a time kind of deal. Alright. Honestly, that's fine. I'm cool with it. Alright, come on. Laura, if you could switch over to Jin, that would be awesome. Then again, I could probably just go into the menu and just switch around stuff. That's probably what I could do. Heck, that's probably what I should do. Actually, I'll do... I was gonna do burnout, heat, all that stuff, and do regular blade combo since I still do need to do 5. More than just the regular 2 for Minoth. Okay, so switch to Adam. Launch! Yeah, these flyers will go down pretty easily. They're not... Yeah, they weren't gonna last. Oh. There we go. Get some nest extracts. And I saw that Bridget got something. So let's take a look at that.
It is an honor.
I think that was the evasion thing? Yeah, evaded 50 attacks. Need to use your level 2 special 2 more times. And to defeat Ambu Vangs at Aleda's Awesome Magnum. Awesome Magnum. I think that is... No, not there. Awesome Nagma. Probably referring to the desert. Probably, so... Let's see. Arya Ardun. I think I actually needed to fight another one of these for Gion. So, might as well take care of that. Once again, I forgot to switch Laura and Jin's Vanguard positions. Dang it. Okay. Ooh, I could do a chain attack if I wanted to. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to really do a full blade combo. Right. And also, one neat little detail, each of the drivers, their blades are opposite elements always. Like, Mithra and Midoth are opposite elements, Jin and Haze are opposite elements, and Bridget and Aegeon are opposite elements. So it's always kind of nice to... So it's kind of a neat little thing that you can keep track of, especially for chain attacks. And knowing what to break. Alright, so I need Aegeon. Okay, another for Mithra. Chroma Dust. I think Jin wants to do level 2. Bridget. Alright, down it goes. Alright, and Aegeon got some nice stuff out of this. Nice. Okay. Aegeon.
I cannot disregard my support duties either.
Okay, so next I need Sable Voles at Golden Twin Mesa in Torna. That is definitely the desert area, I remember that. Use your level 2 special 10 times. Evade 7 more attacks. Receive a certain amount of total damage. Help 3 allies from death, and then craft 4 more times.
You can rely on me.
Alright, Jin. Need to make you participate in 6 more chain attacks. Defeat a Groll Plambus at Cooley Lake. Definitely need to be using you more when it comes to your specials. Need to craft 5 more items.
I'll have to show this off for Lady Laura.
Okay. Use affinity. User level 3. User level 2. User level 1.
Fine. I got your back.
Perform 10 blade combo finishers. That should be easy. For Mithra specifically. Okay. Anybody else? No? Okay. And then Vanguard switch, so I can put Jin into the lead. Get. Okay, just need to defeat 2 more Ferrises for this. Hi, Soul Ferris. Okay. Got job. Alright, Huracan. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Thankfully, these blades do say their attacks out loud, so I can actually understand how to say this stuff. Dang it, Laura, why did you switch off on Jin? I needed you to say on Jin.
I can still improve. I have to.
Alright. There's Beast Meat and Bridget. You already got your key affinity level 4.
Think of the possibilities.
Alright, moment of truth. So this is her lockpicking, and in order to unlock lockpicking level 3, you need a certain amount of chests open. How close am I? At least I'm more than halfway. Silver lining. Alright, okay. Only 1 more Ferris to fight. You'll do.
This shouldn't be too much trouble. On your mark, Midoth.
Alright, Plunging Fang. And wait for full affinity. Because at this point, I think I'm better off not trying to go for any blade combos. So Duelia. Increase damage, at least we'll wrap up the fight a little faster. Alright, back to Hyper Village.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Okay, Buzz. Alright, so now we should be getting a recipe for Hyper Meatball Stew. And Infinity Gain. And Community Gained. 4 more people. 4 more people to go to level 2.
It has been our learning.
Okay, 2 coil chips and 2 arts heal 2. Oh. Okay, so Gion could craft that. So where is Campfire? Plus, hey, Campfire chat, Campfire chat, Campfire chat.
Let's have a look there.
I feel like that's gonna be my catchphrase for the rest of this game. It's just gonna be Campfire chat, Campfire chat, Campfire chat. All right, so first,
Let's polish up the structure.
yep, it's the exact same stuff. It's just additional effects compared to the others. Can I craft anything for the rest of these guys? No. 10% HP recovery for 30 minutes. Not useful. Not useful. Okay. Do Campfire chat. We just need to get across Dane Desert and we'll be in Resco, right? Right. Desert is a harsh place, but the palace is always visible. You can use it to orient yourself. Must be pretty enormous for us to be able to see it from such a distance. Don't try looking up when you're standing right in front of it, is all I'll say. Torna technology represents the high watermark in many domains. This type of skyscraping architecture is just one example. Yeah, then what's Adam doing with such a teeny little place back in Atlanta? Hey, some people appreciate the simple things, okay, Mithra? Alright, some people just appreciate the simple things. Alright, off we go to the desert because I don't think there's anything else that we need to take care of. And while we're making our way over to the desert, I might as well tell you a fun little fact that can somewhat impact you depending on how you play the base game specifically. So, common blades in the base game, as you probably already know, the pouch items, their favorite pouch items are completely randomized. And so it's completely random, like types of specific favorites and all that stuff. But here's where things get a little interesting. So the pouch items in both the base game and Torna are both put into kind of the same storage area in the code, meaning that there is actually potential that your common base favorite pouch item types, or even just straight up favorite pouch items, might end up being one from Torna. So if you're struggling to get like a certain favorite pouch item for common blade, because let's say you're doing like a run where you're just doing nothing, where you're using nothing but common blades, that actually might be an explanation as to why you're not able to get a favorite pouch item for that specific common blade. It's just because it doesn't exist in the base game.
All right, spill it.
Alright, open that up and get Arch Stealth 2. The Braying Canyon.
Let's have a look there.
Okay, get that. And let's move on to the desert. Level 27, about the same level as everyone else, actually. Neat. Welcome to probably the largest area in Torna, the Golden Country. The Danae Desert.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Okay, first, there is a collection point as well as a campfire. And an adventurer who has a side quest for us. And Napon sold me false information. This treasure map. X marks the spot. In other words, we're going treasure hunting. Here be treasure.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Okay, yeah, I'll set that as active. Search for the treasure on the Golden Twin Mesa Torna. And let me guess. Campfire chat? No, I was actually wrong for a change. Okay. All right, let's get a move on. Okay. Hi, Golgul. I do not feel like fighting you. And also, man, that looks toxic as all get out. All right, let's just keep on running. These guys won't pose too much of a threat, I don't feel. Okay, there we go. Excavation. Can we take it up? Yes, we can.
Well done.
Dig her up and
It'd be a crime not to.
see, assault stone and HP boost 2. Huh, neat. Golden Twin Mesa. Alright, back over, and oh, there was a side quest right next to it. I'll come back to that later.
Our journey continues.
Hey, Chanel, I got your treasure. I mean, not all treasures silver and gold, but still. And that is the third Pirates of the Caribbean reference I made this stream. I don't know what is with me making those references.
I won't lie. It feels good.
Okay, just 3 more supporters and we're at community level 2. Here be treasure complete.
Glad we were able to help.
For that, we
out.
get 2 sunlight eyes. Alright, anything else? Nope. So, okay, I want to open up the map and see. Okay, no other, like, quests outside of this one. So, for the most part, it's just going to be optional searching around for monsters to fight, maybe finding a treasure or 2, all that stuff. Noxious Bog. But first, I need to fight this Golgo. Jin, will you get out of the freaking poison water? Laura, how are you not dead already? Like, I know for plot reasons why you're not dead right now, but still. All right, level 1, go. One, come on, build up to level 2, level 2, level 2. Okay, Black Abyss. And hello, potential enemy for me to grind in order to get all the blade combo stuff. Okay, come on, almost there, almost there. Come on. No, no, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. No, I was so close to being able to do a blade combo.
Teach me a few anecdotes.
Dang it. Need more manipulate ether and power of light.
Just bump them off and we'll be dead.
See, you're actually higher level than the previous Golgul, so maybe you'll be better for this. Okay, gravity, go. Let's come on. Let's Gancho. I could also potentially make this a little easier for myself if I simply exclude certain characters from the party. Like, that is still a very valid strategy you can pull off. So, okay, before he dies, chain attack, because I at least need to get the chain attack stuff going. Okay, Mithra. And Jin. Elemental burst. Okay, Gion. Next, let's do Minoth. Jin. And Bridget.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
Okay, we get a level up for Team Adam. Okay, Azure Grease and a classic metal. Probably should. I'm thinking about potentially giving a classic metal also to Laura, since she technically also has decently high critical hit rates. Thanks to Jin. For Team Hugo, they don't need. They don't really need it. Plus, their critical rates are pretty low anyway, so. Okay. That's it? Okay. Actually, let me see about that classic metal. Is it at least a higher tier one? Nope, it's just a single tier. Okay. Actually, the one that Adam has is actually higher tiered. Dang. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give Laura a bit of critical healing, since she can use it decently well. Again, critical healing isn't as strong in Torna than it is in the base game, but it's still pretty handy for what it is. Oh, I did not mean to fight you, but if you want to fight and help me get more affinity chart stuff, I wouldn't mind. Come on. So, let's see. Level 1. Can I get to a level 2, please? Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit further. Okay. Black Abyss. Can I build up to a level 3 quick enough is the question. Come on. Come on enough. Okay, come on. I think like one more art ought to do it. Just one more art. Just one more art. Okay, go. Hypergratification. Booyah. And Minoth got a key affinity reward number 4. Nice.
More growing to do? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay. Quite a few goals to meet. Most of it is going to be grinded off stream.
Is this really worth the effort?
Like I don't enjoy it anyway. Like I don't enjoy playing this game a lot. Okay, greedy adventure, halva. What, sir? Hey, hang in there. Maybe you should drink something. The Secret of Dana.
Let's see what we have here.
Set that as active. Potter. Okay, so let's give you some lacta nuts. See, okay, those are only worth 4. What about ruby pineapples? Those are worth 5, roughly. Also, Highness? 3s. Sour avocado? 10. Okay. Just do a couple of those and then hustle Highness. There we go. Ah, I feel so much better. You really saved my bacon. Thank you. Name's Palva, just an adventurer with a dream of finding fame and fortune here in the Dane Desert. Though dream implies it might not actually happen, eh? Believe you me, it's gonna happen. It has to. I was feeling pretty ravenous, so I chowed down on a couple of red pollen orbs I found in the green barrel. But then my body got really hot, so I gulped on a whole bunch of water. I waited for my partner, but they never came back. When I ran out of food and water, I thought I was gonna die. Why didn't you just go back to the capital? Didn't want to give up my lead. Legends say that the Dene Desert has gold just lying all over the place for anyone to take. And my partner and I made it out here before anyone else. Hey, Adam. Is it true about the gold? Ask any Torna school child and they'll tell you that it is. No more than a legend, huh? Should have known you were non-believers. Steady on, we're not doubting you. We didn't come all the way out here to dig because of just some childhood fairy tale, you know. I've got a machine that tells you exactly where the gold is. I see. So that's your hidden weapon. A Roomba. Precisely, my partner hauled it up in a load of salvage. All it needs is gravitonic clutch and it should be up and running and sniffing out gold like nobody's business. Machine doesn't look that amazing to me. Palva! Sorry, Dudon is slightly late. Slightly? I nearly shriveled up and died of thirst out here. Biggest apologies. Oh, wait, it's you. Meme. Friends, our same friends who helped Dudon before. Fancy meeting you here. Wait a sec, Dudon. You know these people. Yes. Friends were big help when Dudon needed to get a gravitonic clutch. Wow, small world, eh? Anyway, this isn't the time for idle chit-chat. No siree. We need to get the Fortune Finder Matron 4000 up and running. Dudon on it. If you did not do the side quest from Gormat involving this Napa before, you would not be able to complete this quest. All done. Does it work? Does it work? When switch on, machine will run over Dane Desert and find gold that's buried in sand. Probably. Wow, pretty impressive. It's some high-tech wizardry, that's for sure. Right then, Dudon, my old matey. Time to close our eyes, cross our fingers, and dream of gold. Switch on now. Oh, it's back. Didn't find anything. Dudon? I noticed the Fortune Finder Matron failed to Finder Matron any fortune. Meh. It turned out that Dudon's self-taught engineering skills not sufficient. You bloody Nopon! I sunk every last penny of my savings into modding the FF4000, so it better produce results and fast. Machine need remodeled by expert, like crazy inventor who live in capital, or anyone, please, to not pressuring Dudon anymore. He seems to have cracked a little. Hey, please help me out. Dudon has already outlived his usefulness, so you're all I've got. To tell the truth, I'm a little curious myself as to whether there's any gold in the desert, so why not? Yes, indeed, consider my interest piqued. Okay then, let's go and find someone who's good with machinery. Community loss! That is a thing that can happen. Don't worry, he'll be back. And yes, it is also possible to level down in community. And it's just as frustrating as it sounds.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where
All
shall
right.
we head to
So I think for the next part, I need to do some crafting. Please let me have enough ingredients to do this. All right, Emperor Hugo.
Started?
Thank goodness.
Success.
Okay. And now we can run it back. And this time we'll take a different route. Let's go underneath everything. Especially considering that I think I spy a cave entrance over there. Plus, also get to see probably one of my more favorite spots in the desert. Stream Sand Corridor, and I think there's supposed to be a skip travel point somewhere. right? Like, I think there's supposed to be one at the top of this? Right? No? No. Weird. Basically, if you go there, you can actually just slide down the sandy hill. Okay, I need to switch it to Adam so I can recover HP. Alright, Laura, if you could switch to Jin, that would be most handy, please. Okay, level 2. Alright, grab all this. Can I... okay. Okay, let's go at least one fire. Okay, steam bomb. And 2 elemental orbs should be enough to do some good damage with the chain attack. Right, Minoth. Be good. Next, Jin. And Jian. Elemental burst. Okay, Minoth again, because I need to do a whole lot of specials with him for his affinity chart. Jin. And Bridget. Level 3 with Minoth once more. I love this Torna and battle theme so much. Alright, let's go to Jian. Alright, nice.
We're doing great. Terrific.
Alright.
A welcome improvement, no?
Alright, how close? I need 3 more uses of your level 3 special. Need to sell a bunch more. 1 more blade combo finisher. 7 more blocks. Defeat Imba lizards and Tombre rogules. Okay.
I can't afford to fall behind.
Alright, still quite a ways away for a lot of these. Anyone else gain anything? No? Okay. Then let's go ahead and turn in that one side quest. So march around and come across a little bit of an oasis. Alright. Let's see. Arwith Scorpox and Legare Marin. I don't feel like fighting the end, so I'll just run. I said I don't feel like fighting you. Leave me alone, you giant, scary demon. Stay away. Get away. Back. Back, I say. Don't fine. Just don't. Of course.
Rashness is not the same as courage.
We've learned a valuable lesson.
Alright, so I think probably you want to go the route that I took the first time. I feel like that's probably the safer route. Okay, just run down. And... okay. gonna hop down as soon as I find a good spot to hop down. Here we go. All right, you two. I got your machine working. So you got it rebuilt? Yep. Can't rightly say if it was successful or not. No, it's bound to work. I know it. Well, I believe it. At the very least, I hope. Certainty decreased rapidly. Dudon will just cross wings and flip switch. Yeah, we should just go for it. You're right. Flip that switch, Dudon, my dude. It back. Looks like it came back with something. What is it? It's covered in sand. Can't really make it out. I hope it's gold. But you look, I can't stand attention. Can we? Yes, please do. What if a monster jumps out at us? It would be very unlikely.
Let's have a look then.
Yep, it's a little money spot. So legends were true. There really was gold buried in a Danite desert. Palva's dream come true. Really? Are you sure the machine didn't just find gold that traveling merchants dropped accidentally? It did seem to be mostly small change. What a buzzkill. Can't believe we didn't find any fabulous wealth after all that effort. I'd made more money if I spent my time feeding armies back home. Aw, cheer up. Do not have fun, Palva. Yeah, I guess it was pretty fun, wasn't it? Fun fact, the item Rex pulled out of the Cloud Sea at the start of 2 is the same item Shulk pulled out of the Mechon from the start of the 1. Expert foreshadowing. Yeah, there's all sorts of really, there's a lot of fun parallels between 1 and 2. I've already pointed out a couple of them, like the fact that both Shulk and Rex, their initial weapon before they get their all-powerful red sword is called the Junk Sword. And heck, even the fact that both Shulk and Rex both technically have the ability to see into the future, just on different ways. With Shulk, it's the visions, and with Rex's foresight. There's just a lot of really fun little parallels if you pay attention to the series. Okay, community gained.
How reliable.
And we got our little salvager friend back.
So sweet.
Only 2 more followers, and we get to community level 2. Secret of Dane complete.
I think we've done what's expected.
Motor chips and fusion combo up 2. Let me take a look at the motor chip. See how good that is. Massive hit to critical rate, but otherwise pretty good stats, actually. Yeah, those are not bad stats, actually. Do I want to save those? I'll save those for another time just in case. Besides, I kind of want to keep damage a little low so I can still do the blade combo stuff. Okay, do Swirling Dragon.
Strength can't be earned through sheer force.
And I'll save. I only need 2 WP for Water Moon. I'll do Star Slash.
This power is for you.
And then yeah, I'll save it for Stormy Skies. Mithra, I'll do Lightning Buster.
Wild.
And Castigo.
Just you wait for it.
Anybody else? Game? Oh, Aegeon.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Okay, what is this? Super Strength. What do I need to do? Get money. 500,000. And unfortunately, no salvaging, which means I had to actually collect money from defeating enemies or doing quests. Alright. New recipe acquired. Moisturizing bagel. That sounds nasty. That is the first food
Here we are.
that just doesn't sound that appetizing. Not even on like a funny level. Because who likes wet bagels?
My cooking will make you howl for more, and that's a promise.
And let's see, 8% HP to damage barrier and 50 base affinity. Honestly, not terrible effects. The base affinity is actually not bad, so that's at least something. With all the running around, did I gain the ability to craft anything else? Ducks. Oh yeah, I guess ducks would enjoy that, yeah. Anything else? Oh, wait. Hopeful perfume.
I think I've done reasonably well.
Okay, resurrection perfume. I need the penicillin, and I could craft that. Okay, I think that's it for crafting for now. Alright. I did a lot of progress. I probably should save. Oh yeah, neat little thing. Since Jin's starting writing in the journal, I figure I might as well point out the save icon is Jin writing in the journal, similar to what he does in the story. Cute little detail. Alright. Gonna run just a little bit. There's not a whole lot more I'm gonna do, but I at least want to show off one last thing with the deserts. And that is, y'all want to go surfing? Yep, this thing acts as a little slide, similar to ice physics. And it's only in this one spot in the desert that does it. Alright. Bunch of level 40 enemies that I have no business fighting, so I'm just gonna run it and hopefully survive. Please, 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 please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. There we go. Okay, sneak on by. And actually, there might be one more detail that I can show off right here. Because I think with those trees off it. Oh, wait, no, that leads to Oresco. No, I don't want to quite go there yet. Because there's one thing that I wanted to show off in the deserts. It's kind of neat. Let's see, I want to go down this way, so it's going to be quite a walk. But I think it's worth it to show off something kind of fun.
Don't think we'll get off easy here.
No, I don't. Leave me alone, Crustip. I don't want to deal you with any harm. Come on. There we go. So, off in the distance are a bunch of trees. And this is actually technically where we're supposed to go for the end of the story. In fact, if you're speedrunning this game, at this point, you can pretty much make your way to the ending of the game. You just need to basically glitch your way through certain barriers that are put in place because of story stuff and community. Like, this way is actually where you go into the final area of the game. Like, you go up these stairs and you can go to the final area. But I think I might want to go up here so I can at least unlock the skip travel point for when the time comes.
We can't use this anymore.
Holy Gate Camp. Yep, the Holy Gate of Altana.
Nice one.
If you can glitch through that gate, you can go to the final area and you can go to the final boss early. Okay, so, but that's not exactly what I wanted to show off. What I wanted to do, let's go down here and you hear the music change? The sites seem familiar.
Let's have a look then.
Yep. Aleta and the Lazaria region are actually connected. You can actually go to the Lazaria region from here. Kind of shows how Torna is actually pretty interconnected with itself. So truly the only place you truly have to like skip travel to reach is probably Gormont. Okay, so hop down and I can finally, I almost fell off.
There's a clear structure to this lock.
Because of course I need one more level of each in order to open up this chest that's been taunting me since the start of this game. That's how it be. Yeah, we're back here at basically the first area of the game. It's kind of nice. And I think we'll go ahead and just call it here. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country, we explore the Danae Desert and see what secrets lie in it, as well as make our way to the capital of Torna. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and just a quick refresher on the schedule for this week. Friday will be more Skyward Sword, and then Saturday will be more of the base game, post game for Xenoblade 2. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and y'all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.